Hello guys, so second video, which I'm not gonna hate. I want to talk about something. I want it to be serious. I don't want to joke around and stuff like I usually do. I want to talk about self-harm or depression. This thought, the thoughts of these words have come to mind lately. Like, sorry. See, kids that self-harm, it's not good. Not good at all. Oh god, hold on. I'm sorry. This is really bad. But, kids that self-harm, I'm sorry. Like, I am sorry for the way that you feel, and I wish you didn't feel this way. But I really can't say anything bad about kids self-harm, because I do it. It's just one of those things that happen in my life. Well, see, we have our scars, and some people say it's a beauty marks, and we're like, no, we made these. Beauty marks are there just by themselves, not by help from a blade. So we were like, well, we're going to use scissors. Scissors have a blade. Knives have a blade. I don't mean for this video to be triggering. Okay, I just want to put that out. I don't want this to be triggering. I don't want you to go. I don't want the people that don't self-harm to go and start it because of this video. Please don't. I would never recommend it. Oh, geez. But, the depression part. I have friends that suffer from severe depression. I have that feeling a lot. I feel depression strongly. I feel it as a part of my daily routine. Let's just say that. But, people say that my life might be better than a lot of people. I understand this. They say, you have a 19-inch flat panel TV. That's awesome. You have a projector. You have an awesome room. You have great friends. You have a lot of really great things in your house. You shouldn't be doing this. You shouldn't be saying that your life sucks. That's things in my life. That isn't my life. Oh, hold on, my scooter's dying. That's what it is. I'm sorry. So anyways, those are things in my life. So really can't say anything. But, I mean, those are things in my life. It's not my life. Things happen in my life to make me feel this way. I feel as if though I need to be punished. Because a lot of things happen in my life. Like, my parents divorced when I was 9 years old. And then they found out I thought it was my fault. A lot of kids do that when their parents divorce. But you know what? A lot of kids have better coping skills than I do. Earlier this week, I want to tell you this. This girl texted me, and she was like, well, I heard you self-harm. I'm thinking, where did you hear this? And that's when I invited to school. Yeah, but I wasn't planning on it. But she was like, I heard you self-harm. Oh my god! Sorry, my dog. This is chill out by the computer. He jumped on it earlier. Oh yeah. Sorry. But she was like, I heard you self-harm. And I said, no, I don't. And she's like, yes, you do. I know you do. I said, okay, well, what if I do? And she was like, well, your life is better than other people's. And I said, okay. So she was talking about like how awesome my life is. I was like, whatever. Okay, my life may be great, but that's in my life. Is it how I feel? That is it. I can't. A lot of people say that I should be happy, but really, I can't connect with happiness as well as others can. You know, I can't do all the great things that others can. Okay, I run track and I, go and I'm physical. Okay, I go and I run and stuff. But sometimes all that won't blow off with steam as well as cutting does. I haven't cut in up to 2 weeks, which I'm really proud of myself. But the other day, when she said that, I eventually I was sitting down and she was setting up, and when she said that, I got up. I was like, well, maybe there's some things in my life that isn't truly my life, okay? And you don't know what goes on, and your coping skills may be better than mine, and you could probably cope with my life if you had it. But you know what? You don't have my life. I do, and I can cope with it as much as I can. But sometimes the coping just doesn't work. Okay. Before I started cutting, I used to write stories, and my stories are kind of scary. That's all I can say. They're brutal for an 11-year-old girl's mind. Well, 9 to 11. Because I haven't wrote a story in quite some time. I think I'll do that later. But, anyways, when I got home that day, I was aggravated. I was in my room and threw my backpack aside, and that night, at about 2 o'clock in the morning, I got up and I only made a little cut. Just a little one. Probably, obviously, not that big. It's just nothing, really. It didn't go through all the way. It was just made it puffy and red. But, it would also seem I was really tired, so I didn't really feel like digging at it to make it cut, because later on the thing isn't really that sharp. Save the scissors. But, when I first started cutting, it was on my fingers. I do like a little nicks on my fingers, because in case somebody saw them, I just hear a paper cut, and then go on with their business most likely. Most time I did. Because I was like, oh, I'm sorry, and then they'll talk to me. But, eventually, it went down to my wrist, and because, I turned 12, and then all this drama started happening, so yeah. But, anyways, I am not proud of it, and I have to restart my record. If I go through a whole month without cutting myself, I get a shirt, a band shirt. But I was so close, I only had 1 or 2 more weeks, So I had 2.5 weeks possibly left. That's it. But I couldn't take it anymore because, I was trying to be nuts. I tried writing a poem, but it ended up being brutal, which I'm not going to read it because I don't feel comfortable sharing this one. But, anyways, just things. See, I moved. As you can tell, the background's different. I miss Kentucky. I really, really do. I love it. It's my hometown. I love it to pieces. If I could, any day I would go back. But I can't. I am forced to stay here. Here, I get made fun of for my teeth. At the last school I went to, I got beat up. I got made fun of. Okay, I was pushed down, and I was hit, and I was called a fag. I was called a little wimpy emo kid. I'm like, so what? It's my life. It's my choice. Why do you have to do this? And it was usually by boys, and that really upset me. I eventually went to the big cutting. And then I had to go see the social worker. And then the counselor got to me and stuff. And I was like, oh my geez. And I get yelled at by the counselor because I didn't want her to know. I wanted this to stay myself, and that's it. But people found out and then asked me about it, and I eventually, like, they bugged me up, and so I was like, okay, and so I told them about it. Well, it eventually got out by a girl. I really don't like her. I never have. She's loud and a brat, and I don't like her. But this led me even more to dislike her, and I eventually, like, I pretended to be her friend. I didn't say it, but I did. But I eventually just stopped pretending, and I just blew up at her every now and then. Because I was going to say my friend Brianna, alright? And she was like, Brianna stole you, and she's forcing you to go sit with her and stuff, but now, and I got up, and I got her face, I was like, you're the one forcing me to do stuff, not her. She probably asked me if I wanted to come earlier, and I said sure, but I forgot about it, and she reminded me by choking on my arm a little bit, and so I got up and went with her. Just because I go and sit with somebody else for one day at lunch doesn't mean you have the right to get in my face and yell at me. Honestly. I'm sorry that I raised my voice a little bit, and it probably made it echo a lot worse. But it's just how it is. But if I could, I would trade places with people with the severe self-harm. I really would. I don't want you to feel that. Like, everybody out there that has severe depression, or like they have severe self-harm issues, I want to trade places with you. I really do. Not for the pain and stuff, but just so you don't have to feel that anymore. I don't like it when others feel that way. I really don't. It just makes me feel bad as a person. It feels like it's my fault. That's why I usually am depressed. Because I feel like everybody out there is depressed, but I self-harm really bad. And I feel like it's my fault. And I know it's not. Okay? I know it's not. But it just feels like it. But, just leave comments down below. And if I didn't cover anything that you were questioning about, leave it in a comment or video response. Please, keep the comments nice. And don't, like, call me a freak and stuff. So I got an email saying that I was an email bag. I'm not going to mention what the email, who sent it, but this person on YouTube sent me that, and it made me upset, and so just keep the comments and stuff nice. Just have a nice day, and please pick up your step and have a great day. Well, that's what I'll say. Well, goodbye.